Welcome to Truman's Town Hall with your host, Matt Truman.
Hello, this is Matt Truman coming to you live from Texas. I just want to say my thoughts and prayers are with everyone around Dayton surrounding areas, everybody affected by the tornadoes that hit and just devastated Dayton. I have never seen, and I'm looking at pictures that are being sent to me. I'm looking at pictures posted online. I was messaging all the family today to make sure everybody was okay. At this time, it seems like everybody's good. We have folks in Dayton, family in Dayton, family in Englewood, near the Trotwood, Englewood area. We have family just all over Huber Heights and Dayton and everything. And unfortunately, I saw my brother and I were texting back. He said my aunt's house was leveled. And then I saw my cousin post the pictures of my aunt's house and her son's house, and they are just completely destroyed. It is crazy the amount of damage that has taken place there in Dayton. So my thoughts and prayers are with everybody back home, and just thinking, what can be done. There have been different postings online about what you can do to help out, and I will read something. If I can pull it up, I will read. WHIO posted on their WHIO.com and online. If maybe you don't have power, or maybe you haven't seen it, but if there's folks in Greene County, Mercer County, Miami County, and Montgomery County, if you are looking for places to help out, in Greene County, King's Table Bar, 2348 Grange Hall Road in Beaver Creek. The Red Cross has a site at First Baptist Church of Kettering, 3939 Swigert Road, Beaver Creek, Mercer County. Coldwater Eagles Lodge, 101 West Walnut Street in Coldwater. In Miami County, Laura Fire Station, 10 North Main Street in Laura. Hoffman Methodist, 201 South Main Street in West Milton. Ginghamsburg Church. There's a lot of churches already setting up drop stations. I saw that the Engage City Church, they're doing a drop over there at their offices in Huber Heights. The CLC, Christian Life Center, has a drop. So Ginghamsburg Church there in Miami County. At the Avenue, it says, 6759 South County Road, 25A in Tip City. Montgomery County, Diversity Saloon, 37 Hillside Court in Englewood, is offering free shampoos, bottled water, and food until power comes back on. There was an email I saw here online. I'll read in a minute from DP&L. George's Family Restaurant, North Dixie, is giving away free food and water. 937 Saloon is offering free, or Salon Saloon. What am I thinking? I'm thinking about beer. Oh boy. 937 Salon is offering free shampoos until 5 p.m. Tuesday. The Barrel House, 417 East 3rd Street in Dayton. Fix Your Cell Now, 1243 Wayne Avenue in Dayton, is grilling hamburgers and hot dogs and giving away water. Sinclair Community College has free bottled water available on the Dayton campus. The free water can be found at Building 7. The Ridge Church, 7555 Brookville Phillipsburg Road in Brookville. Morton Middle School on Peters Pike in Vandalia. First Baptist Church of Kettering on Swigert Road. Corinthian Baptist Church on James H. McGee in Trotwood. First Baptist Church of Kettering, Swigert Road, we said that. Oinka Doodle Moo is offering its restaurants for a place to rest, get free water, use the internet if you need to. In Miamisburg, Kettering, and West 2nd Street in Dayton. Allwood is offering clean, fresh water over on Frederick Pike. Ginghamsburg Church, Fort McKinley campus on Siebenthaler, and Trotwood is open for those seeking shelter and bottled water. And that's that for the WHIO post. So if you guys know anyone who is in need, there are folks already assembling to help, and that's what Dayton does. That's what Huber Heights does. That's what Vandalia. When any type of disaster happens, folks stick together. On this podcast, we talk a lot about politics and the differences of opinion on politics, but that really pales in comparison to when you get down to what actually matters, and that's the people and helping each other out. That's why I wanted to put out this information. So the DP&L put out a post, and it says put out a email. It looks like the Miami Valley was hit by catastrophic storms and tornadoes Monday night. DP&L is working with first responders and government officials on safe restoration efforts. Check on neighbors and family members who may be without power. We expect this will be a multi-day restoration. Impacted customers should enact their emergency backup plans. Hopefully, folks have emergency backup plans, as they could be without power for multiple days. We are bringing in 360 crew members from out of state and other parts of Ohio to assist with restoration. Crews are assessing damage, and we are working through our outage restoration process. The process is designed to address emergency situations first, then restore power to as many customers as possible. Now, that is the big issue that I'm seeing right now. I've even thought, hey, load the truck up, head up that way, load it up, but I'm just going to get in the way if I do that. Throw a chainsaw in there, let's go at it. But so I guess the advice is going out that, stay at home, don't go drive out and try to get pictures of this stuff. Let the folks get out there, the crews get out there and get to work to help get this cleared. There will be opportunities for people to help. All these churches are helping. So if your local church is helping, maybe you utilize those drop-off points to get your donations to them, and so it can be distributed to the folks out there. I've never, in my 41 years, have seen Dayton this devastated from a storm. And I've seen some pretty bad storms there. There was a F1 tornado that hit Dial a couple weeks ago. I'm sure folks are still cleaning up after that. The reports are this was an F3 that ripped through the Dayton area. So, wow. I don't know what to say other than it's devastating. It's hard on everyone. So, last night I was recording a podcast with former Mayor Tom McMasters, and as he was making his way down from New York, as you know, I'm here in Texas, the phone kept cutting out, so I'd have to call him back up. So the podcast, I'm going to have to do some work on that before I release it, just so it tightens up a little bit and it's easier for you folks to listen to. And once I get that done, I'll put that out. But we just talked about current events, past events that happened within the city, and just had a decent discussion. But the phone kept cutting out. And as he was driving through Springfield, we had already done about an hour and a half of discussion on different topics. We had to get off because he was going through the storm. So we just ended the podcast. So we'll probably have to do another one, maybe when I get back home. But I'll put this podcast out here shortly once I get it edited up. Again, man, I'm so sorry that everybody has to deal with all that. If there's any other information that comes out that I can share on here, I don't know who all's getting all the information. Some folks may not have access to Facebook or anything like that. So share the podcast, let them know. And if you have folks that need help, find them places like those churches that are working right now to help out. That everybody's pulling together, and that's the spirit, helping your neighbors out and doing what's right. That's what it's all about, and it makes me happy to see all that. But anyway, hope you guys have a good rest of the week. my prayers are with you, all those affected, and keep my family in your prayers that are back there in Dayton having to deal with all that. And thanks again. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you for listening to Truman's Town Hall. Share this podcast with your friends and neighbors and subscribe today